So here we are. Time for that fire starter. That's when we bring in young people who are doing great things out there. It's really 2000. Our music, your memories. Mahlodi Kgatle, who's the founder and CEO of Speaking Dumb. Is a beacon of social entrepreneurship as well as leadership. Her journey from a township upbringing in Tembisa to establishing a transformative enterprise is a testament of her resilience, vision, as well as commitment. So do you have resilience, vision, and commitment? Mahlodi, hi, how are you?
Yo, Paul, is that me?
It sounds like it. Could be if you want to.
That is definitely me. I am enlivened.
Yes.
I'm excited and enthralled to be here. Thank you for the opportunity.
Welcome. Tell us more. Social entrepreneur. Is that what I can call you? A social entrepreneur?
Yes.
What does that entail?
A social entrepreneur, maybe I can kickstart by saying, who am I?
Correct.
So Mahlodi is a young girl with a heart for social impact, but a mind for solutions, driven by a heart for public speaking. And why I start with a heart for social impact, I'm that young girl who got into trouble from a young age for just giving people money when I didn't have. My parents would give me pocket money.
You just gave.
And I just gave. I remember a friend of mine saying, I started a business, I'm baking, and I'm running low on supplies. I just need to top up. I gave them my transport money. And then I went back to ask my mother for money, and she was like, there's no way. You need to learn what's happening with you.
How about Shapa Kontlung?
We had a serious talk. But fundamentally, a social entrepreneur is a person that sees solutions where people sees problems, and a person that wants to harness the best out of every situation. We can call ourselves optimists sometimes to our own detriment, because you're really that person that's trying to make a change.
But you want to see others sort of flourish, isn't it?
Absolutely.
That's the essence of it all, Mahlodi. Yeah?
Yes.
So you say you're a philanthropist?
I wouldn't say I'm a philanthropist yet.
Right.
I'm getting there, because if I use philanthropist in the sense of the word and how we're seeing it playing out, your Bill Gates of this world, I might get there.
No, you are. It's not about how much money you have, but you've been given it at the age, and we respect that. Yeah.
I receive. But the second part, the entrepreneurship part, is it's different, because then it's not an NGO, it's not an NPO. You're able to mine the financial muscle of whatever you're doing to transform your communities.
I hear you. Tell me more about Speaking Dumb. And I think that is then the hub where everything else that you've told us assembles itself, isn't it? Yeah?
That's right.
Okay.
So Speaking Dumb is a Pan-African Leadership Academy, and we champion social impact through communication. We have got 4 services that we offer. The first one being public speaking. That's really where everything started. So apart from my heart,
so you teach that?
Yes, we do public speaking training.
Yes.
So what I wanted to touch on is, apart from my heart for giving back to society, I was also that child that got into trouble for speaking a lot in class. I was that child when the teacher said, it's time for speech. And your fellow learners, your classmates say, hi, ma'am, give me 0. I was that one that said, ma'am, when do we start? So public speaking training is our first service offering. And then we also offer communications management. And this is really from the insights that a lot of businesses, especially small businesses, might have great ideas, but they struggle to articulate those, especially on the likes of the marketing platforms. So all we do is we empower you to deliver articulate, bold, captivating communication experiences on all your channels. So it's communications management, public speaking training, and then we also do team building. We help teams harness the teamwork makes the dream work in that. And then we also have our nation building projects.
That's wonderful. Wonderful indeed.
Let's talk about the nation building project, its capacity, and whoever qualifies for it. There's a lot of parents who look at speaking, of which cannot always come. It's a commodity that cannot always be talent. Sometimes it can be harnessed, or it's something you get trained for. What packages have you got for someone who says, I have a kid of mine, I want him to be well spoken. So when you say about the team leader, what does the team building, what does that entail, the whole process of that?
So maybe let me start with one of our nation building projects, which is the Present Day Leaders program.
Right.
That is really a program where we believe that young people are our leaders today.
Yeah.
There's no tomorrow future leaders that we are still waiting for the future to lead. We are leading today. So what we do when we go to schools is we say, show us your group of SRCs, the Student Representative Council, and let us help them harness the best of their leadership potential through communication, skills training, through problem solving, through critical thinking. Because here's the thing that we realized, one of the insights that drives the Present Day Leaders program is these young learners get chosen into SRC, but who says you're a good leader? How do you even know where to lead from? What is leadership? You've been chosen mainly because you performed well at school, academically, you're top of your class, maybe you're doing well in sport, and then your principal says, please be a leader, represent the school.
And you can't even possibly communicate.
You can't even communicate. And you know, it's so interesting when we run our programs, the insights that these learners give us. They'll tell us simple things like, ma'am, I just want to learn how to love myself as a leader.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful.
Yo.
Are you affordable though, Mahlodi, with all the services that you deliver, right?
Affordability is subjective. Yes, it is subjective, but we are able to tailor our programs based on our clients' budgets. I'll give an example. When we run programs in the township, Elokshini, I am a township girl. That's where
Tembisa,
the essence of Mahlodi is, in Tembisa. So when we run our programs in Tembisa, we're able to even say half the price of what we would normally offer it for, if not free at all. Because sometimes what I've realized with offering these programs is the reality of being in the township is you have other priorities that are vying for your finances. There are bread and butter
and one
issues.
such is just to eat.
Just to eat.
Right?
Sidlani namhlanje.
That's
Just to eat. And then somebody must tell you about how to communicate. So it's almost that trade-off that you have to make. That. And can I tell you something interesting? A lot of the parents previously to their children being enrolled in our programs did not see the value of our programs, because they said, let this child just go to school and come back from school. Wenzani kuma public speaking, public speaking. But after they attend the programs, they realize the value. Then you can say, okay, mama, maybe second session.
Let's see about that.
Exactly.
So what can people get in touch with you? Mahlodi, you're doing great work. This is the Lord's work, isn't it? That you do. It's the Lord's work.
Don't get me started. Paul, don't get me started, because can I say, I grappled a lot with this thing that was in my heart, because I graduated with a BCom honors degree from the University of Pretoria, went on into the corporate world, but I felt there was something missing. Empty. And I was doing the work that I qualified to do. I have the papers to show for it, but there was such a big gap in me, and I had to have an honest conversation with God and say, lead me. I am ready to be led, and by Him leading me, I'm able to do this for our South African communities, and I'm hoping to expand it into the continent as well.
Hey, grow large, and as I said, you're doing very important work. There are those listening that would like to tap in to Speakingdom. Where do they find you?
www.speakingdom.org, or on Instagram. Like I say, if you're not on social media these days, where are you? So Instagram is speakingdom_ZA.
Right. Our fire starter, ladies and gentlemen, Mahlodi Kgatle, and she is founder and CEO of Speakingdom Pty Ltd. We thank you so much. Spread your wings and fly.
Thank you for
and thanks for bringing us the word.
Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.